At the Suzanne and Ole No Vintage Engine Rally in Svebole, Denmark on the 14th of June 2014, visitors had the opportunity to witness a remarkable piece of industrial history in operation, a Blackstone stationary diesel engine. This particular engine, bearing the serial number 177427, was manufactured in 1930 by Blackstone, a renowned British company recognized for its contributions to agricultural and industrial machinery. The engine belongs to the category of stationary diesel engines, designed to provide reliable and continuous power for various applications such as farm equipment, pumping stations, and small-scale industry. With a construction based on a horizontal layout, it represents a typical design of the early 20th century when durability and stability were prioritized. Despite being nearly a century old, this engine still demonstrates the robust engineering standards of its era. Rated at 14 horsepower, the Blackstone engine is not extremely powerful by modern standards, yet it was more than sufficient for the tasks it was intended to perform. It operates using a spring injection diesel ignition system, a reliable method at the time, ensuring consistent fuel delivery. Powered by diesel fuel and cooled by water circulation, the engine weighs around 2 tons, reflecting its heavy-duty nature and long-lasting build quality. Assembled in the United Kingdom, this Blackstone engine also showcases the strong engineering tradition of Britain during the interwar period. Its presence at a vintage engine rally highlights not only the technological progress of the early diesel age, but also the dedication of enthusiasts who preserve and maintain such machinery for future generations. Watching it run today offers both an educational experience and a nostalgic glimpse into the industrial heritage of the 1930s. The 1914 Sears Economy 5 HP Model EW engine is a notable example of early American farm power. Manufactured by the Excelsior Company of Chicago and sold through Sears Roebuck, it represented Sears' private economy brand. This single-cylinder IOE intake-over-exhaust type engine delivered 5 horsepower, making it a reliable choice for farmers and small industries. It was commonly used to operate equipment such as pumps, grinders, saws, and other agricultural machinery. Affordable, versatile, and durable, the Model EW helped bring mechanized power to rural communities, marking an important step in the modernization of farm operations. The Lister CS6-1, also known as the CS/6, is a classic stationary diesel engine widely recognized for its reliability and longevity. Manufactured as a single-cylinder, water-cooled, indirect injection engine, it delivers 6 horsepower at 650 revolutions per minute with a displacement of 1,434 cc. Designed primarily for stationary applications, it became popular for powering generator sets, pumps, and other machinery requiring steady and dependable output. Though it needs a proper cooling system, fuel tank, and exhaust to operate, the Lister CS6-1 remains a favorite among enthusiasts and off-grid users for its simplicity, robustness, and enduring performance in producing power. The Deutz Type MAH714 is a classic stationary diesel engine that embodies both technical innovation and industrial heritage. Built in 1937 by Deutz AG in Cologne, Germany, this machine represents an important stage in the evolution of diesel power. With its one-cylinder, horizontal design, and a modest output of 10 horsepower, the MAH714 was engineered for reliability and efficiency, qualities that defined Deutz engines during the early 20th century. At its core, the MAH714 is a horizontal stationary diesel engine designed to operate on a single cylinder. This simplicity of construction made it robust and easier to maintain, while its 10 HP output was sufficient for powering agricultural machinery, small-scale industrial equipment, and stationary power needs such as water pumps or generators. Running on diesel fuel and equipped with compression ignition, the engine highlighted Deutz's expertise in diesel technology, which was already well established by the 1930s. The historical context of this engine further underscores its significance. During the interwar period, industries across Europe were increasingly shifting from steam to internal combustion power. Diesel engines in particular were valued for their fuel economy, durability, and ability to deliver steady performance over long periods. The MAH714 stood as a practical solution for rural and industrial communities that required a reliable source of power without the complexity of large multi-cylinder engines. Deutz AG, the manufacturer, has a storied history dating back to 1864 when Nicholas Otto, co-inventor of the 4-stroke internal combustion engine, co-founded the company. By the time the MAH714 was produced in 1937, Deutz was already recognized as a leader in diesel innovation. This model is therefore not only an engine, but also a testament to the company's role in shaping modern mechanical engineering. Today, preserved examples of the MAH714 serve as valuable historical artifacts. They offer insight into the engineering practices of the 1930s and demonstrate how compact diesel engines contributed to economic development during that era. For enthusiasts and collectors, the MAH714 represents a link between early experimental diesel designs and the widespread industrial applications that followed in the mid-20th century. In conclusion, the Deutz MAH714 is more than just a 10 HP stationary engine. It is a piece of mechanical history that illustrates the progress of diesel technology and the legacy of one of Germany's most influential engine manufacturers. The 5 HP standard marine engine is a compact and versatile outboard motor designed for a wide range of small craft applications. Delivering 5 horsepower, it is commonly used as auxiliary power for sailboats, to propel small fishing boats, or to serve as a reliable tender engine for yachts. Modern versions are typically 4-stroke, offering superior fuel efficiency, quiet operation, and reduced emissions compared to older 2-stroke models. With a lightweight and portable design, many include large carry handles, making them easy to transport, install, and remove as needed. Manufacturers such as Honda, Yamaha, and Mercury produce dependable 5 HP models known for durability and ease of maintenance. These engines provide smooth and efficient propulsion, making them ideal for short trips, docking assistance, or emergency backup power. Practical, economical, and user-friendly, the 5 HP standard marine engine remains a popular choice among boat owners worldwide. The 8/12 HP hot bulb engine, built in 1922 by Hein and Sonner Motorfabrik in Randers, Denmark, represents an important development in marine propulsion technology during the early 20th century. Classified under marine hot bulb engines, it was specifically designed to provide reliable and efficient power for small vessels operating in coastal and inland waters. With a construction type of vertical 4-stroke, the engine combined robustness with practicality, making it a trusted choice for fishing boats and other workboats of its era. This engine delivers a power output of 8 to 12 horsepower at 450 revolutions per minute. Its ignition system relies on the hot bulb principle, which preheats the combustion chamber to ignite the fuel mixture without the need for spark plugs. This method of ignition not only simplified the design, but also made the engine extremely versatile in fuel usage. It could operate on crude oil, diesel, and even most vegetable oils, a feature that greatly benefited users in remote areas with limited fuel availability. Cooling was achieved through seawater circulation, ensuring consistent operating temperatures even during prolonged use. Despite its relatively compact size, the engine weighed around 900 kilograms, reflecting its solid cast iron construction and durable components. Such sturdiness was essential for marine environments, where reliability was a matter of safety as well as performance. Manufactured in Randers, Denmark by Hein and Sonner Motorfabrik, this model stands as a testament to Danish engineering excellence in the interwar period. Today, surviving examples of the 8/12 HP hot bulb engine are valued not only as functional machines, but also as historical artifacts, illustrating the transition from early crude oil engines to more advanced diesel technology. Its design embodies the ingenuity and practicality that defined marine engineering in the 1920s. The Deutz MA216 is a single-cylinder, four-stroke auto gasoline engine produced by Motorenfabrik Deutz AG in Germany between 1921 and 1928. With a displacement of 1,519 cc, it delivers 6 horsepower at 700 revolutions per minute. This horizontal engine features liquid cooling and a high-voltage ignition system, ensuring reliable operation. Weighing 216 kilograms, the Deutz MA216 is a fine example of early 20th century engineering efficiency. The 1908 Fairbanks Morse Model T 4 HP engine is a vintage stationary engine representing early 20th century American engineering. Originally built for durability and versatility, it was widely used in farms and workshops to power machinery. This particular example spent at least a decade lying sideways in a field in western Colorado. Over time, it was converted to high-tension ignition, although much of its original fuel system was missing, and the engine had become stuck. Despite its condition, the FM Model T remains a rare and historically valuable piece, showcasing the robust design and mechanical ingenuity of its era. The 95-105 HP hot bulb engine, built by Tuxen Valvi of Denmark, is a remarkable example of early marine propulsion technology. Classified under marine hot bulb engines, this vertical two-stroke engine was designed to provide reliable power at sea. With an output of 95 to 105 horsepower, it was well suited for medium-sized vessels, offering both strength and efficiency. The engine operated on a semi-diesel ignition system, a transitional technology between hot bulb and full diesel operation, ensuring easier starting and steady performance. Fueled by crude oil or diesel, it was practical and economical for marine applications. Seawater cooling helped regulate engine temperature, allowing long hours of operation under demanding conditions. Weighing around 6 tons, the engine was robustly built to withstand heavy use in maritime environments. Overall, it stands as a fine representation of Danish engineering expertise in the development of marine engines. The McDonald Vintage Stationary Engine, produced by A.H. McDonald and R.H. McDonald and Company in Australia, represents a milestone in early diesel technology. Known for their Super Diesel series, including the famous Imperial Super Diesel, these engines could run on kerosene or crude oil. They were reliable, durable, and widely used in farming and industry. McDonald engines showcased Australia's engineering progress, adapting overseas designs into robust models suited to local conditions.